Okay, so I took the time and I decided to establish the ones that got loose in my hair, and also to tighten some of the ones that needed tightening, because apparently when I did it last time I didn't tighten all of them. So this is where I'm at. I'm done with this half of my head. Here's the finished results. It's not neat, it's not perfect, but it's what I can do. This one's really small, and probably try to make it a little thicker when I retighten it the next time. Join it with another, just because it's just way too skinny for my liking. Let's go right down here. Yeah, the ones in the front, I don't know if you remember my tantrum video there, but the front ones were all out right there, so I had to reestablish those. Oh, there we go. Sometimes so hard to get a straight line, but there we go. Boop, boop, boop. There. Okay, so there's that one. My grays, they like to present themselves. They like to be up front, and I'm not picking at it, I'm just moving it so I can show you what I've been doing. I had some time off work today. My son got a fever from being sick, probably from an ear infection, so I get to take him to the doctor's again for the second time in 1 month. So I spent the time while he was napping and went through and got quite a few retightened, and the ones that were loose reestablished. So I'm not very good at doing the knots on short hair. So the ones in the front that that slipped, I just twisted them, because there's nothing I can really do about them until they're longer. So I'm just waiting them out. So I'll just keep twisting them until they're manageable for me. They're probably not manageable for an actual loctician. So I did call around today to see if I could find a local loctician. I used the Sisterlock website to locate somebody that's close by. Unfortunately, there was only one person that's close by that's actually certified in my area. Hey, who knows? If I get really good at this, I might become or work on becoming a certified loctician. See, this is the issue I have with my scalp. It's always so dry. And there isn't much that's recommended that you put on your sisterlocks. Oils could cause slippage, lotion just the same. So, well, of course, from my experience, everything's causing slippage, so whatever. But that's my scalp and how it's looking right now, without any, it doesn't have any chemicals on it. Hasn't had any chemicals for a while. The one thing that I will notice is that I will say is that I've noticed that my hair is like incredibly dry. Like I spray water on it to occasionally to get a little bit of moisture in there, but my hair actually, like even the other day, it was like 2 days from wash day, and I hadn't put any, I hadn't sprayed any water in it for maybe a day. Yeah, it had to have been a day. And it was so incredibly dry. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to wait until these actually become, um, until they mature before I start worrying about moisturizing my locks. I don't know if that's the recommended thing to do, but I don't want to venture away from the rules, um, with the sister locks, and end up ruining my sister locks, So it's going to be me and my dry scalp in these videos for a while. Okay. And then I think for the most part, other than when I'm making these videos, I'm doing a good job at keeping my hands out of my hair. As you can see, like if you look at this one, that needs to be tightened. But I'm going to wait until my next scheduled 4 weeks retightening sesh before I do anything to that one. I'm just gonna leave her alone. But yeah, I called around for a bunch of locticians, went on the Sister Lock website, found this one that's the only one in this area. I left her a voicemail. I don't know if she'll even call me back, because I can imagine if she's the only Sister Lock consultant up here, she's probably full. Like, she probably isn't not gonna be trying to take on another client. Hopefully she's, courteous enough to give me a call back so that I know. But if she doesn't call back, I'm still going to try to go back to my original consultant and have her do some retightening. Like, you can see my scalp issues here again. I told you, people, I have dry scalp. Very dry scalp. And this is the problem that I've been dealing with. And it's before this journey and pretty much all my life. This is the problem I've been dealing with. I've used everything possible. Well, everything over the counter that's possible. And I've not found anything that actually helps my scalp. So if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. I also wanted to do a quick shout out to one of my followers. I didn't even know I had followers or subscribers or whatever you want to call them. But somebody got on here and saw my tantrum video and, pretty much just said, keep going, girl. You can do this. You just started. Keep going. And, she was right. She was right. And my husband, God bless his soul, was also disappointed that I was going to stop the journey, because he's already researching the sister locks and how it's gonna look when it's all actually matured and locked up, and he's ready. He's telling me how great he thinks it's gonna look on me. So when I said, "Hey, honey, I think I'm done," he was not for it. So, so he's also, one of the people that are, that's motivating me to continue right now. So that's the part that I have retightened and reestablished so far, is just this part of the front of my head. So that's reestablished and retightened. Not all of them, obviously, because you saw the ones in the middle here that I still have some retightening to do, but they were retightened recently, like a week ago, which was my last video. Yeah, that's when they were retightened. So I don't want to go in and put too much stress on my hair. I think I want to give it time to recover. So it needs to wait. It can grow and grow all at once, but it's gonna need to wait for its turn. So let me just quickly roll this out of the way. And this is one of the things that I do like about the Sister Locks, is that I can just simply just do something like this and boom, I have a style and I'm ready to go out the door. I love that about the Sister Locks. It's versatile. And apparently it's supposed to be easy, but it's easy when I'm not having slippage issues. I gotta let go of that. I'm still stressed out about it. Okay, so there's that out of the way. So this side, if you want to see again, oh, sorry. Major slippage. Major, like, this isn't even a sister lock area anymore. It's all just my loose hair. Loose natural hair. I barely have a line. See, so like I said, a certified or talented loctician, I'm sure, would be able to get those locked for me. But I'm not that, and I'm also I don't have it planned to go see one. I don't have a scheduled appointment with a loctician as yet to deal with that. So I'll deal with that when I'll have a loctician deal with that, or if I don't get an appointment, I'm gonna have to do it myself, but I'm gonna wait until it's longer. In the meanwhile, I do use the olive oil edge control to make the knots, but I don't want to use it in the front of my hair, because actually where you see all the dry scalp, I tend to get a lot of buildup around my edges. So I try not to use much of any products in those areas. But yeah, this is these do need to be addressed after my last wash. Maybe it's not too much work, actually. It's not as bad as I thought. I think because both sides were loose at the same time, it looked like more of a hurdle than anything else. But anyways, once I get that done, I'm gonna try to work on the middle of my head, which is where I'm having the most difficult time, because in the middle of my head I have like really a section that's really short, because it was broken before I started a sister lock journey, and the loctician did catch it. Actually, I went back to my first day video, and I saw that the loctician was able to catch that piece of hair and make a lock out of it. But I'm doing this on my own. I'm a beginner, so I have not been able to do it. So as you see, I'm going through my hair grid by grid, because I want to make sure when I finally get to that one, I'm going to keep it in line so that I keep my grid for my sister locks. So when I go back to a loctician, they're not going to tell me, get out of my chair. I don't know what you've been doing, but this is not sister locks. So pray for me, people. But anyways, so I think this is going to be the look today, actually. So anybody don't like it, they'll just have to look away. But I'm doing this just because I don't want to lose the grid I made. It took me a long time to make sure I made the lines perfectly straight. So I'm going to keep them that way. Let's put this a little lower. It's not going to look right. But this is how I'm going out today. You can judge me. At least I'm not wearing a bonnet for anybody to be throwing their shade at me if they see me in public. I want to wear my bonnet, but I'm not doing it. I'm just going to do this weird style and go see all of these people and let them see me, and they can decide what they want to think, because Yvonne does not care. Anyways, so yeah, tantrum over. I reestablished the ones in the front here that needed reestablishing. Reestablished the ones on the edge here that needed to be reestablished as well. I will be going in tonight to tighten and reestablish this section as well. I'll attach pictures, or I don't even know how to do that, but I see other people do it, so I bet I can figure it out. I'll attach pictures on this video at the later, so that, or I'll just make another video so that you can see what I was able to accomplish. As you can hear, my alarm clocks are hollering, so I'm out. Thanks for watching if you did.